Hi everyone, my name is Helen Buttigieg from Helen Buttigieg Hypnotherapy and Mindset Coaching. And I have something really special for you today. What I want to do is I want to show you how to do the emotional freedom technique. And this technique, also called tapping, is amazing for just removing the negative blocks in our body so we can get the energy moving. Okay, it works on Chinese acupressure points, also called meridians. And I am a huge believer in this because it has helped me get rid of my headaches, which I suffered for years and years with this. So it is amazing. What I particularly want to do today is I want you to think about an emotion that's come up for you, a negative emotion, maybe something that's happened over the last few days, or maybe something that's coming up that you feel anxious or nervous about. So go ahead and tap into your body and feel that emotion now. You have it? Good. Okay. What I'd like you to do now is think of the opposite of that emotion. So that was the negative emotion. I want you to think about the positive part of that, the opposite. So let me give you an example. If I am afraid of something that's coming up, maybe I'm putting myself out there on a Facebook Live, let's just say. So instead of the fear, I want the confidence because that's the opposite. Okay, so for another example might be going from anger to calm. Okay, you get the idea. So just think of the opposite and just remember that. Okay, we're going to use that in a moment. So now what I'd like to do is I want to go over the different points in the body that we'll be tapping, and then we'll do it together. Okay, so 2 fingers, top of the head, above the eyebrow, right in the center there. Doesn't matter which side, by the way. Temple, cheekbone, below the nose, the chin, the collarbone, and I like to just place my hand on top here and just go just under the arm here. Okay? Now that's the first part. Then we're going to move on to the hand meridians. And what I want to make sure you understand is that it doesn't really matter the order. It doesn't matter the side of the body. You want to tap with enough pressure that you feel it, but not so much that you're feeling pain or bruising, because we don't want any of that. Okay? So next is the hand. So we're going to start with the thumb, just tapping the thumb like that. And then finger, 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 the outside of the baby finger. Then we're going to move down to this area here, just do what we call the karate chop. Just give it a good slap there. And then if you take your 2 fingers, your index finger, and I'm not sure what this finger is called. These 2 fingers, just go down the middle here and tap right there. Just tap in that groove right there, okay? That's called the gamut or the gamut, depending on where you're watching this from. All right, good. Now, the next part is your affirmation. We're going to say the negative and then the positive, okay? So the negative and then the positive. So even though I have this fear, I choose to be confident, okay? Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. So let's say it again together. Even though I have this fear, so even though I have this fear, I choose, that's an important word there. I choose to be confident, okay? So let's do it together, starting at the top of the head. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Above the eyebrow, even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. By the way, an easy way to remember it is just a question mark on the face. Just like that question mark with a little circle there. And then the collarbone. And underneath the arm. Even though I feel fear, I choose to feel confident. And then the hand. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. Karate chop. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. And then just that groove. Even though I have this fear, I choose to feel confident. And just while you're still doing that, I'd like you to close your eyes for a second and open your eyes And close your eyes and open your eyes and look left and right and left and right and left and right. And now feel that feeling in your hands. Maybe you feel some tingling, some buzzing, some warmth, or something else. Where's that emotion now? Give it a number now. Hopefully you feel a lot better and you're ready to go out there and do that one thing that you were nervous about with confidence. And by the way, you can't really do this wrong. The order doesn't really make a big difference. If you want to watch this video again and do it together, that will help. The more you can do this, the more powerful it becomes. If you can do it a couple of times a day, especially coming up to this event, you're going to find that it's going to make a huge difference. Okay? So I want to hear your success stories. Make sure you comment and let me know what this did for you. Until next time, Helen Buttigieg from Helen Buttigieg Hypnotherapy and Mindset Coaching.